You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. Baba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor of beautiful Lake Sunapee. And by Barton Insurance with locations in New London, Contoocook, Grantham, and Sunapee. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. With more frequent major weather events, don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newbury, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newbury, New Hampshire.
May fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Available at LaValle Middleton Building Supply.
So we've got all new electrical, and our roof is about 2 years old. Anything else you need to know? Oh, and I wanted to mention, we have a dog. It's not going to be a problem, is it?
If you buy insurance online, sometimes it's hard to get answers. But with Safeco Insurance, a real person will explain all your options, so you get the right coverage at the right price.
For personal and professional service at a competitive price, visit us at the Barton Insurance Agency.
I'm Andrew Zerhide, and I'm joined by Ben Barton for call of tonight's game. And this is an important game for definitely will have playoff implications. Kearsarge comes into this game at 8-4-1, while Newfound comes in at 6-7, and this should be a good game, Ben.
Well, they're competitive teams. They're looking to make the playoff and to advance. I think this is a very important game for both teams because at 6-7, Newfound wants to stay in the tournament brackets. Kearsarge should be able to move up.
Yeah, absolutely, and both of these teams, they're pretty evenly matched. I think offensively, they're the closest. Kearsarge has scored 28 goals this season compared to Newfound's 25 goals, but it's the defense that's really been the difference. The hosting Cougars have only allowed 19 goals, while Newfound has allowed 30. So that is a difference in 14 goals, I believe.
Well, full disclosure, I haven't seen any games this year, but I look forward to seeing how they match up in terms of speed, in terms of control of the ball.
Yeah, this should be a good one, and thank you everyone for joining us here. We'll talk a little bit state title history. Kearsarge, in school history, they've won 2 boys soccer state titles, but that was a long time ago in 1978, and then again in 1974. And they've made 4 state title finals. They were 4 times runner-up, while Newfound, I don't believe, has made a state title in their history. Newfound's head coach is Jason Hill. He's been around for 15 seasons, longtime head coach there. And Kearsarge Cougars are led by Matt Birch. I believe it's his 6th season running the Cougars. And Kearsarge, they have a number of upperclassmen. All right, now let's thank our sponsor. YCN would like to thank our LaValle scoreboard sponsor, HR Clough Replay, and Echo Communications halftime sponsors for their great support. We hope you will do the same for them and thank them also. And in addition to being live at YCNnow.com and re-airing on WYCX, all YCN games and programs are posted for your viewing pleasure on demand at YCNnow.com. We honored all the seniors here on senior night, and we will be right back with some exciting soccer action. Don't go anywhere.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
There's something for everyone in the Innertown Record newspaper, your trusted source for community news since 1993.
I like to know what my town officials are up to. That's why I read the paper.
Politics, local elections, and more.
I like to see my friend in the Innertown Record.
Correspondents keep you up to date with what's going on in your neighborhood. The Innertown Record thanks you for supporting advertisers who bring you the local news.
At HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. HR Clough installs water conditioning systems to purify your water and add life to your hot water heating system. Now is the perfect time for one of our expert staff to evaluate your needs. For a free estimate, call HR Clough today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Heard the national anthem, and both teams are about to take the field, and we will begin some exciting soccer action here in North Sutton, New Hampshire at Kearsarge Regional High School. Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the HR Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game, when we'll choose the competitor that had the greatest impact on tonight's contest. Well, as we said in the pregame, this should be a good one. Kearsarge right now in the standings, they're unofficially ranked either 6th or tied for 7th with a record of 8-4-1, while Newfound is currently ranked 13th at 6-7. So this should be a good game, pretty evenly matched. As I said before, defense is the biggest difference. The Cougars seem to allow significantly less goals, but offensively both teams score pretty equally so far this year.
We also heard that the Newfound team beat a team that Kearsarge lost to, so that gives them more confidence to come out and compete against a higher ranked team.
Yeah, absolutely, and Kearsarge, believe all their losses, with the exception of maybe Fall Mountain, have been against really decent schools, and Fall Mountain, they're not a bad team either. Really the worst loss for Kearsarge was at Mascoma Valley when they lost 5-0. But besides that, they lost to Fall Mountain 1-2, Campbell 2-3, and they tied with Hopkinton. And the game begins now. Kearsarge with the ball. And as we get
they're showing a good possession style. It's good to see. They're not just kicking it into a corner, into space, and running after it. It's nice to see the control.
That's Davis West there, the senior, right midi. passes to number 12, Matthew Carr, who gives it to Ty Bears, the senior midfielder.
They're going to go forward. Ooh.
Ooh. And our Newfound roster was kidnapped, so hopefully soon we can tell you which players are who from Newfound.
That's a good pass there. That's a way to move the ball. The game of soccer has evolved into lots of back passes. It's really quite interesting that the first decision is to go backwards. And it spreads the field out and keeps control, but you can't score from the midfield.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
You have to find numbers, and you have to go forward.
Ooh.
And that's a nice play. Oh, sorry.
Ooh,
I get excited too.
That was, let's see, that was number 7 with the shot on goal that just went wide, and that was number 8. Yes, number 8. That was Caleb Matisse.
Made a very nice cross from down on the end line, and that's created a very good opportunity for the score.
And I was going to say at first it seemed like Newfound was defending it well, but the crossover gave Kearsarge a scoring opportunity.
Now there's a nice give and go. That's just a patented pass, run off the ball and receive it again. Yeah, that's another nice on goal. Okay, they've had a couple of nice opportunities, and hopefully they can cash in on those.
And that's Newfound's goalie, number 77, Hayden Duluff. Had the ball for a moment. It looks like, is that number 4? It's hard to tell. Kearsarge definitely with the majority of possession so far in this one.
Absolutely, and they're possessing the ball and taking the play to Newfound. Those passes that are one-time passes create a lot of opportunity. Go ahead.
It's pretty good defense by Newfound. So there's number 13, I believe. That's George Belleville. There's Belleville again. Playing pretty good defense on the right side. With over 14 years of providing hungry patrons with high-quality food and friendly service, Bubba's Bar and Grill has a mission of delivering fun and great food on Newberry Harbor. Number 15 to 14 there.
You can see that the Newfound defense is very much crowding in the middle. The way to beat that defense is to go outside and get the cross balls into the center. If they attack the outsides, they'll have more success. That's a nice ball out to the left wing. Oh! There you go. That's a nice shot.
And that's number 12.
That's number 12. What did I tell you pre-game? He had a nice shot.
Matthew Carr. Matthew Carr, the senior, on senior night, scores the first goal just not even 5 minutes into this one. And here's the replay. You can see the nice move by 12 to get some room on the outside and just past the reach of Newfound's goalie. I'm not sure if the goalie might have had a play on that one, but regardless, a nice strong shot by Carr.
Very strong shot, and the goaltender's going to kick himself because you don't want to get beat on the near side.
Yes, and that's what it looked like, didn't it? Yeah. But nevertheless, Matthew Carr.
It was a fine shot, and he deserved the goal.
Yeah, and the move right before that to get a little bit of space, that's really what created the opportunity there.
Right, exactly.
Kearsarge defense hasn't had to do much so far in this one. And number 18, that's Eli Bear, the sophomore, will just kick it back to his goalie. That allows them to get some more room and bring it to midfield.
Well, you can see they're going outside now, as we thought they would. And thwarted that time, but as they cross the ball from side to side, they'll create the open space in time.
And that was Bruno Cruz Martinez there, the forward for Newfound. And it looks like Newfound will keep possession. Here's the throw in.
Turn and go. Okay. Could have turned and had space and time.
Newfound gets the ball back. That's number 3, throwing it in. Landon Sargent, the midfielder.
But I like the unselfishness, Andrew. He was looking to pass, looking to keep the ball moving. That's a nice problem to have.
Yeah, Kearsarge doing a nice job of passing the ball around, and when you should take the shot, they have. And we saw it with Matthew Carr. He made it look easy with his goal early on. Looks like this is a corner kick from the Bears. See how the Cougars defend this.
Of course, a corner kick being taken because the defender put the ball out on the end line.
Right.
This gives the offense a chance for a corner kick. It's a good ball.
Nice ball, yeah.
Yeah, okay, high kick. Going out.
So on that ruling, is it your feet can't go up above a certain part of your body? What's the ruling on that one?
Well, more about the position of the defender. In this, it's a goalie, I believe it was. So the foot was too high. It was in a place where there could be a dangerous, dangerous play. So they whistle it dead.
Gotcha. Number 3 again. We'll fill this one in for Newfoundland and Sargent. Pretty nice throw. Nice header, but right into the Kearsarge defense.
That's close. See, that's one of those close plays, but I think a good no call. Yeah, Newfound seems a little lethargic, honestly. They need to, especially at 1-0, they need to pick up the pace.
Yeah, and I would say they came into this the underdog, but not by much.
Right.
Just 6-7 compared to Kearsarge at 8-4-1. Newfound really hanging on to a playoff spot. Nice defense by the Bears.
Good slide tackle.
And that
to
was
possess the ball.
I think that was number 3 from Newfound again. Or maybe number 2. It's hard to see the numbers.
That's a nice play. A good try.
That was Parker Root there, the senior forward, who tried to pass it in.
Very unselfish play. Just didn't quite have the opening.
Ooh, 14 from Newfound. Almost stole that one. Might have had a bit of a lane. That was Bruno Cruz Martinez. Kearsarge will.
Haven't seen the speed out of Newfound at this point.
Yeah, this Kearsarge seems to be fighting for those 50-50 balls a little bit more.
Right. That's a very important. Ooh. There you go, with a nice shot there.
And that's number 6, Toby McLeod, the senior.
Watching these Kearsarge players in warm-up, several of the players had very nice form and understood, putting the ball on net and controlling the ball. I think this is a well-skilled offensive team.
And the ball wasn't expected to go by a few players, so that's why it made it back so far. But the Cougars, nice job on their defense, just easily getting into that one and getting the ball in the other half.
I like it.
Pass to number 7 there, now to 6. He recovers. Nice pass.
Well done. Keep it going.
12.
No, that's too tight.
And that was Matthew Carr then, looking for the pass.
Unselfish play, and it's refreshing to see. Oftentimes you'll see high school players, when they get the ball, they have their head down, looking to go to the goal. Nothing really happens off the ball. These guys are really moving off the ball well and looking to pass.
There's number 14 for Newfound, Bruno Cruz Martinez.
That's a nice stick.
And it's number 9 for Kearsarge, Dylan Selby, the junior.
Look at this.
Oh,
look at this build up. It's
if he
very
can get
nice.
there, that's Carr.
I think he can.
Oh, nice move.
That's well done.
Gets by 2 defenders and just a little bit too hard probably. Crossing it there, but really well done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was looking for the far side, and he was alone. And if he could have controlled the ball a little bit quicker and looked for either for the shot or pass, he would have had an opportunity there, I think.
This game coverage is being brought to you in part by LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion.
Oh, just didn't hit the ball. Made a nice move. Hit it too softly.
Nice speed there by Sam Bolton, number 16, senior defender. That's Davis West there to number 20, Ty Bears.
Hit that ball.
To Toby McLeod.
Very
Nice
unselfish.
pass, yeah.
Very unselfish, and they're looking for the open man. It's good soccer.
Their passing is definitely getting them some open spaces to work with. Ooh. Some aggressive play there.
He's
Ooh.
working hard. Bring it out. That's away. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, good try.
Nice shot by the Cougars over there in the corner.
Well, it's clear they're attacking from the outside.
And here's a replay we can see.
Bringing the ball in from the outside to create space.
There was Carr, and that was maybe Dylan Selby as well in on that play. Here's number 7, Parker Root, the senior. Cuts it to the middle. Passes it to 15, who gives it to 10, and now to Root, or excuse me, Carr. Oh, wow.
Get it across, get it out. So I'm seeing passes that are going straight laterally across the field. He has to look out to the 18-yard line, so there are players trailing, and that creates that much broader angle on the goal to give you an open shot. They'll get to that.
In midfield here, the Cougars maintain possession. Number 6, Toby McLeod again. Number 14, Davis West. To Ty Bears, who gives it right back to 14, who gives it right back to Ty Bears. And the Bears doing everything they can to try to defend this. The Cougars doing a nice job passing forward, finding some open space. 20 trying to decide what he wants to do, and that one will go out of bounds.
So Newfound's in the zone. They're just not picking up any man. They must be respecting the speed and the skill set, perhaps. But Kearsarge is finding ways to pass the ball in between the zone.
I know Newfound did have a corner kick, but for the most part, this game has just been Kearsarge trying to score and Newfound trying to prevent Kearsarge from scoring. The Bears need to try to get the ball upfield, try to make something happen.
And the only way to do that, Andrew, is to exert your physical play. And if they can't beat them on the skill set, then they have to match the intensity.
Right.
The intensity's not out there for Newfound at the moment.
Good idea by the Cougars, but number 13 from Newfound was there. That's George Belleville, defensive back. Nice job by him. He's working hard this game.
It's a good throw ahead.
To McLeod, number 6.
That's a nice look.
Number 20. That's Bears. Ooh. Ooh.
Get the shot. Get the shot. Sometimes the extra pass is not your friend. Sometimes you have to decide that when you're at the right angle, at the right space on the field, to let the shot go.
Yeah.
Because you can't score if you're passing the ball every time. I think that was the case here. They dribbled too far in. One too many.
And it looks like he's just tying his shoe. I was going to say maybe a little injury over there, but I think everyone's okay. And we are just 15 minutes into this game, just past the 25-minute mark. Newfound boots this one to midfield. And there's number 4 for Newfound. That's Eli Sylvain Stott. And McLeod.
Really smart play to change the field of the ball and create space and time.
Yeah.
Newfound's hunkered in. They really haven't established any kind of threat. They're back. They're on their heels.
Yeah, this has really been a defensive game for them. Kearsarge has been all offense. Defense hasn't had to do much. It feels like if Kearsarge's Matthew Carr, the senior, gets the ball, good things will happen. He seems to be their sort of left side forward.
Couldn't agree more. He has a skill set, he has the size, he has the vision. He's a playmaker as well as a finisher. They're looking to him for sure.
Here will be.
Yeah, that's a nice pass out to the angle.
Yeah, and that was from Carr, the pass. Back to Carr now.
That's well done. Come on.
Ooh.
Good try. Flick it on net.
And he was working with Dylan Selby, the junior, over there. They were trying to pass it back and forth to each other, get some space. Tomorrow, the YCN Game of the Week will feature football as the Hurricanes of Hartford host Burr and Burton on YCNnow.com. And the following week, we'll be back here at Kearsarge as they host Interlakes. So more Kearsarge football action coming right up. Ooh, a bit of a push there. Yeah,
I think that's a good call. Andrew, you had it first.
And that was Tyler Kulatz from Newfound, the midfielder.
You know, whenever a player puts their hands up and makes that motion, it's a pretty easy call for the official.
And that was Landon Sargent from Newfound there trying to make a play. Wasn't able to maintain possession, however.
It's dangerous to keep going backwards in your own backfield. I'd like to see him turn and go forward.
That ball will soar out of bounds. That was 14 from Newfound, Bruno Cruz Martinez.
There's a nice ball there. Go ahead.
Oh, and there's Carr.
Take it to the net.
There's Carr. Oh.
He likes that top left corner, doesn't he?
Yeah, yes he does. And that one just sailed a little bit high. And here's the replay.
Very close.
See, nice pass to Carr. Newfound's number 2 was not able to defend the ball. Carr got a bit of a free lane there, just overshot it. Midfield, Kearsarge has made a lot of good quality passing,
and that's because the defense is not in their grill, so to speak. And the defense has to step up for Newfound to have a chance in this game. Kearsarge is just like Swiss cheese going through the holes.
And number 3 from Newfound was trying to stay with the play. Got to give him credit. That's Landon Sargent again. But the Cougars able to defend nicely.
That's the way to do it.
And Bears, ooh, nice pass. Right to Carr, he's on the right side this time.
Cut it back, cut it back.
Oh, really nice idea. Just kind of right in the defense there. Maybe not quite enough on it, not really sure, but that was the right move. Good idea by Carr.
It definitely was, because he took the ball all the way down to the end line and didn't have the angle for the shot. So he cut it back out to the 6-yard line, and unfortunately it was blocked, but unselfish play.
Yeah, I think if you're Cougars head coach Matt Birch, you definitely like what you're seeing so far in this half. But it's still only 1-0.
And that's it. That's why you have to cash in on the shots that are available, and you have to take advantage of those wonderful lead-ups.
Right.
And not waste it at the end.
Yeah. And we're just over halfway through the first half now. Just under 20 minutes to go. You almost have the feeling in this one, if Newfound, of course, if they can keep it to 1-0 and half, that's almost a win for them. But even if it's 2-0 for Newfound, I feel like that still keeps them close. Of course, it's just their offense. They haven't had very many opportunities to score.
And I've not seen...
Nice cross. Oh!
That's
wow.
well done.
Excellent save. Oh! Back-to-back excellent saves by Hayden Duluth, the goalie for Newfound. Both of those were absolutely going in. And really nice job by him.
Couldn't agree more. Those are on-goal shots, and without the goalie play, would have been goals.
Nice job. Newfound's number 4 there was able to disrupt that play pretty well. That's Eli Sylvain Stott again. And Newfound defenders, you kind of wonder how long they're going to be able to keep up. You know, they've been defending pretty well enough to keep the score at 1-0. But you wonder how long they're going to be able to keep their energy levels high here, especially when their offense has very little chances to score.
They're really just stuffing the box.
Right.
And there's not a lot of energy in that. There is...
Oh, I thought that made it out of bounds. Apparently not.
That must have been on the end of the line. But you're not seeing any cohesive unit coming out of the defensive zone for Newfound. They're just very happy to clear the ball.
Right.
And that doesn't bode well for their offense.
No. Not for winning the game. Potentially having Kearsarge score less goals, but ultimately you need to score yourself.
You have to score to win, and they're in no position without a breakaway to make that happen.
And there's Bears, number 20. Kearsarge trying to make something happen, trying to keep the ball in play.
That's a way to challenge it.
And I thought that might have been a corner, but I don't believe it will be.
Now see that, again, it comes down to skill set as well. The Newfound player couldn't control the ball, gave it up to the Kearsarge player. That's the most aggressive play I've seen so far.
That's number 14, Bruno Cruz Martinez for Newfound. He passes it up. Oh!
Very close. No, that's a good play. That's a good play. Well, Newfound showed some life on that rush.
Yeah, but that was also Tyler Kulatz for Newfound, trying to make something happen. Kearsarge goalie did a nice job coming out on that one. That was Cole Rosum, the junior.
So Kearsarge utilizing the triangle passing system, and it's really effective. Well, take the throw in.
Yeah, that was number 11 from Newfound, Connor Sullivan. Decided to avoid any potential goal, just kicked it out of bounds. The Barton Insurance Agency has been your choice for quality service and comprehensive coverage in New Hampshire since 1954 in northern New England.
I know that firm.
Yeah? You familiar?
Familiar with it. That's well done. Kick it back out.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good try.
Yeah.
That's a nice one-timer. And it's a tough shot. It's great difficulty, but he almost put it on net.
Yeah,
and,
that was number 20, Ty Bears, with the shot there.
Good-looking shot.
And you could see the ball was spinning to the right, so if that had just been a little bit more on goal, it probably would have spun out of the goalie's reach. So good attempt there, and the pass was by Carr as well.
Carr is your playmaker, offensive player. It's fun to watch him. And all the kids are running off the ball with him.
It's 19 for Kearsarge. Alex Spinney, the freshman. Number 19, the freshman, getting some playing time here. Alex Spinney, midfielder.
That's good to see because he's good size and aggressive play.
Looks like Toby McLeod will take this kick. Oh, pretty good.
Get up in there. That's a good try.
Nice job by the goalie coming out, batting that one down.
Goalie has been a factor.
Yes, he has.
That looked like a trip, but was not taken. This is what we're afraid of here.
And
that would be that breakaway situation, but defense came up.
16 against 16? Almost looks like it. Tyler Kulatz against Sam Bolton for Kearsarge. Number 9 for Kearsarge, making a nice play.
Okay, there's an easy one. Easy call.
And Dylan Selby was the one for Kearsarge who fell down. I believe that was 13. Yep, 13, George Belleville. Get a quick little talking to by the ref.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate because he was behind the player and he got him with the trip.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Control the ball.
Nice. Try to center it here.
That's very, very well crossed.
Oh, and that was 17 for Newfound with the defensive header, Zach Stevens.
That's a nice shot. Looks like what we saw in the pregame is coming true with the shot selection by Kearsarge is on goal, and the skill set is high. Okay, that's a good pass there. Nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Give it to him.
A nice attempt there.
Had a man to his left. He just didn't quite see him. Too bad.
Dylan Selby, the junior.
Good play by the Newfound defender.
I think that's number 14, Bruno Cruz Martinez again. He's been busy.
Oh, ooh. Clever, but dangerous.
That pass will go out of bounds. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a menu comprised of seafood, land fares, award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu to satisfy any size party. Located on beautiful Newberry Harbor. Try to get a pass into the car there, and there's number 9 with a shot.
What a
He
shot!
scores!
What a shot!
Dylan Selby, the junior.
A rocket.
Wow.
It was unexpected. He turned and put the ball on net.
Here's the pass to Carr. Carr wasn't able to get it, but the ball finds him from a defender.
What a
and
rocket.
He puts the strike on goal, and it just goes to the right of the goalie, outstretched. Decent attempt by the goalie, but even a better shot by Dylan Selby. That was impressive.
That's absolutely right. He was probably 20 yards, 22 yards out, and hit a bullet to the right corner.
So,
well done.
So we're at 2-0 now. And with the amount of offensive attempts by Kearsarge, I did say if we went into halftime and it was only 2-0, maybe that would feel like a bit of a win for Newfound. But if their offense can't do much, it's a little hard to say that. But now it is 2-0. Kearsarge up by multiple goals, and they're trying to add on another here.
Came on
that
with
one goes wide.
Oh, I think your analysis is exactly right. They are keeping the pressure on the goal, and Newfound's had very few opportunities rushing our net, and at 2-0, it seems like out of the realm of coming back. But we have a lot of soccer left.
YCN would like to thank our LaValle scoreboard, HR Clough Replay, and Echo Communications halftime sponsors for their great support. We hope you will do the same and thank them also.
I think we have another freshman on the field as well, number 1, Brady Donovan, for some experience. This is really valuable for these young men to get out and get some experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, both teams want to win this game and they need to play their best players, but
now there's a push. That was, again, you saw that.
Yep. That was number 3, Elliot Asbury there, the sophomore from Kearsarge with the push. Not sure who that was against from Newfound, but clear penalty right there. And George Belleville will kick this one in. Yeah, Newfound offensively, they're just always getting shut down. Can't really make much happen. I don't know if they have an official shot on goal yet even. They had a couple of chances, but I don't know if it was actually a shot on goal.
I agree with you. It's if it was a shot on goal, it was a weak attempt, and you had an example of just kicking the ball into the middle of the field and chasing after it here. Now, the Newfound player had a teammate 10 yards closer. He was all by himself. Could have passed the ball to him, keep possession, make the defense come to him to open up some lanes, but they didn't see it that way.
Right. Kearsarge, we are about 9 minutes left in this half. Number 7 trying to make it 3-0. Oh!
Good try.
Oh, and it looked like Newfound's goalie,
he's injured,
might have been kicked.
Yeah,
hopefully he's okay. He's holding his head.
Doesn't look good. Looks like the Kearsarge player extended his foot in toward the ball, and he may have
hopefully it wasn't a full-on kick to the head, but
looks like he's
the way number 77, that's Hayden Duluff for Newfound, the way he's acting, it looks like he is in some pain. Ah, okay. So this guy in this Newfound team, you can see on your screen, this guy in black with the beard, I almost want to say that was number 13. That was George Belleville. So George Belleville, who I thought has had a pretty decent game on defense, he will take over in net. It's really a loss no matter how you look at it for Newfound, because their goalie was having a great game, and now another good defender who was having a pretty decent game has had to leave his position. But Hayden Duluff, looks like a pretty good athlete. We'll see what he can do here. So we're back at it now.
It was an interesting restart of the game. The ball was given to, as opposed to being a free kick on the field, the goaltender was able to kick the ball.
So both teams got a pretty good long rest there. About 8.5 minutes until halftime. See if any strategies changed for either team here. Kearsarge pulling the ball offensively pretty easily here. Oh,
that's a nice cross in there deep.
Yep, just a little too deep, but that was a good kick.
Well, trying to beat the defender and forced looks like a corner kick over there.
And that is number 5 for Kearsarge, Davin Selby. The sophomore, his brother Dylan Selby, a junior. We've said his name a number of times this game. So the sophomore tries to corner this one. And a little bit too low there probably. But
what's interesting to watch the formation on the free kick, in this case a corner kick. You saw the Kearsarge players stationary. Well, that needs to evolve into a movement, a pattern, filling in zones, and with a design play. And that's what you learn as you go forward.
Nice move there by 19 from Newfound.
But then he kicked it into space.
Yeah, right.
Just
not able to extend the play there. We've seen moments from Newfound. They've looked good, but As we've said, they haven't been able to put anything really together completely. That's number 7 for Kearsarge. Parker Root, the senior, is being defended pretty well by Newfound. That was number 4 and number 9 for Newfound.
You see 2 defenders for Newfound standing side by side. And that's just, you just can't do that. You have to be apart.
Cross. Nice play there by George Belleville, the backup goalie.
It's like having 1 defender with 2 people.
Dangerous play. Ooh. Nice hustle there by number 19. That's Tommy Kill for Newfound.
Oh, an unusual missed trap by Kearsarge.
See if the Bears can make something happen here. And Kearsarge defenders just closing all the holes.
Right. Kearsarge is filling space on the field as opposed to just running up and down. Filling the zones. And they're looking for the pass. Oh, well, it's an idea, but not to the blue player.
So the Bears
here's a run. Here's
here.
a 3-on-2 here, but he stopped the play.
Ooh,
he's pushing his way through.
I think that was 19 against 19. That was Kearsarge's Alex Spinney there, the freshman, against Tommy Kill for Newfound. I could be wrong, but I believe Tommy Kill is in this game because the goalie had to come out. Some other players getting some more playing time for the Bears.
That's a good idea. On the cross, it's not quite deep enough. Here we go. Finish it.
Nice try. That was Parker Root. Just wasn't able to find a man when he crossed
offsides
it.
there, but I don't believe it was called.
And it looks like Newfound injured goalie Hayden Doloff on the sideline. Might have an ice pack or something on his head.
Now that, oh.
Kearsarge defense allowing a little bit of action on their half of the field, but really no serious goal attempts for the Bears.
It's a one-on-one situation. You just don't have any real give and go, two-party play, and that's hard. That's hard offense.
Yeah.
To beat a defender, then try to get a shot on goal. It's almost impossible.
HR Clough in Kearsarge Heating has full service offerings of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning systems. And don't forget their auto bath car wash and Muddy Paws dog wash in Kentucky. Job by the Kearsarge defense, and you can see 12 has a number of options to pass to as he's going midfield. He had maybe 3 or 4 teammates to pass to. Cougars offense just playing more soundly.
No. Well, it's concept. It's looking for. Throw in the blue.
16, yeah, that was 16 for Kearsarge. Sam Bolton. Oh, there's some speed.
He's got the ball. Play it on. Play it on.
Oh, nice defense from the Bears trying to stop this. Yeah, nice effort. Eli Sylvain Stott, number 4 for Newfound, disrupted that play just enough.
That's well done.
Oh.
Oh boy, he's on his foot. He didn't quite control it. Some nice build-up. You're seeing some really nice, unselfish play in the build-up of the play in the offense of Kearsarge. Tough to beat when you're moving the ball that quickly.
That's McLeod there to number 9, Dylan Selby. He passes it up to 12, Matthew Carr. Newfound trying to disrupt this. Now, let's get a play here, Bears. You need a good quality shot on goal. Here's the defender. Oh, nice pass. Oh, offsides?
Yeah,
offsides. Well, good attempt by Newfound, one of the better ones they've had tonight, but
so what you saw there was the offensive player behind the second defender. When the ball was passed, he was beyond the plane of the second defender, and it's offsides.
Well, nice to see a little bit of life there from the Bears. And we are within 60 seconds of halftime. We'll see if either team can tack on a goal before the break. The number 11 from Newfound maintaining possession there. Connor Sullivan. There's 14, Bruno Cruz Martinez. And number 19, Tommy Kill was not able to corral it.
He's not looking for that pass. He stayed inside. He should have broke outside and received that pass.
Number 20, Ty Bears with that kick to number 9. What's the call?
I don't know, because the ball was ahead of the player.
Yeah, the referee didn't signal anything.
Was that a timeout? Did they have a timeout in the middle of a play? I don't understand that.
Oh, okay, I think it's halftime.
Oh, okay.
We are in halftime. Despite the clock, it said 30 seconds, but I think the injury timeout.
Well, we had one play there that was a play on.
And
maybe the audience might like a little analysis of the play on call. So the play on call is when the offense has the ball.
Yep.
And in this case, it was a rush toward the goal, about 30 yards out. And the pass was made to a teammate. The teammate was fouled, but he actually maintained possession of the ball. So the refereeing call there is a play on, because why stop the offensive player from going toward the goal with an offensive opportunity just to stop it with a penalty? So really important call that the best officials get.
Yep.
And the other ones do not.
Gotcha. All right, well, it is halftime. We will be right back. Stick around. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. Baba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor of beautiful Lake Sunapee. And by Barton Insurance with locations in New London, Contoocook, Grantham, and Sunapee. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
At HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. With more frequent major weather events, don't say again, I should have installed a generator. HR Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the HR Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newberry, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newbury, New Hampshire.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Available at LaValle Middleton Building Supply.
So we've got all new electrical, and our roof is about 2 years old. Anything else you need to know? Oh, and I wanted to mention, we have a dog. It's not going to be a problem, is it?
If you buy insurance online, sometimes it's hard to get answers. But with Safeco Insurance, a real person will explain all your options, so you get the right coverage at the right price.
For personal and professional service at a competitive price, visit us at the Barton Insurance Agency.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. I'm Andrew Zerhide here with Ben Barton on the call tonight. And we are currently in halftime. Kearsarge is up 2-0. And earlier this week, we had a chance to catch up with Amy Tucker, the president of the Kearsarge Athletic Booster Club. Let's hear about their mission and what you can do to help them achieve their goals for our student athletes.
So the Kearsarge Athletic Booster Club is responsible for helping all the teams here at the high school. I believe right now we have close to 30 teams and clubs. And so we are helping the athletic department provide a more complete program for all of our student athletes, and we are a small group of people, and the Booster Club is actually a 501c3 organization, so nonprofit, and really our main priorities, if we can do nothing else, is to provide scholarships to graduating seniors and to put on, if I do say so, a really nice athletic banquet at the end of the year for, to help celebrate our student athletes here. We have decided, the board of directors have decided that we provide a set amount of money for each team. So if they are a championship team, then up to $50 per kid on the team, we can give them to help with either state jackets or sweatshirts or whatever it is that they might want to do to celebrate that. So we give money toward a state championship something to help them celebrate. Thankfully, we actually really live in a very generous community. We have had a great relationship with the surrounding towns, and the small businesses here have just been absolutely wonderful. So we also try to get like some community members involved too. So this year was a little different, because of COVID protocols, but our fall pep rally and homecoming. We always have events for the younger kids to come and be announced on the field with the older kids for the parade of athletes. We provide fireworks for everybody that weekend. We ask, we have different participation opportunities for people in the community and business. So November 4th, we're actually coordinating with Bubba at Bubba's Bar and Grill, and he is doing like a Thursday's Child kind of thing for us. So a percentage of proceeds will go back to the Booster Club. So come on in to Bubba's and eat a good meal and have some fun, and also support our Booster Club. So it's things like that we try to do throughout the year as well. So if businesses want to participate, they can absolutely contact myself, Amy Tucker. My email is aytucker@yahoo.com. They can also call the school and get a hold of Scott Fitzgerald, our athletic director, who can then put us in touch as well. There's lots of different opportunities. Soon, this spring, we're gonna hope to have a booster ball, so dancing and music, and cross our fingers that can happen. In December, we've coordinated with Spring Ledge Farm, who are providing us with beautiful poinsettias, and so we're gonna be selling those and at different locations around town. So lots of different ways. If you want to do a donation, if you wanted to sponsor a table at our booster ball, if you wanted to help pay for one of our team banners that's new this year that we're doing, lots of different ways to help and get a little advertising for your business as well. Unfortunately, I'm sure everybody's seeing this, right? Like the cost of everything is increasing, and it includes food costs. So as a way to help, if you guys community member wanted to donate some Gatorade or a case of water or some microwave popcorn or just a donation that we could use to buy food for the snack shack. We also do the indoor snack shack during winter seasons as well. So it's a year-round kind of thing, and we'll be back in the spring outside. So there's lots of ways if you wanted to jump in the snack shack and, sell some soda and some water. Like, we're always looking for people to do that. Our winter season is fast approaching, so we'll be looking for volunteers to sell water and Gatorade inside. Lots of different ways that people can get involved. So any kind of help, any kind of volunteerism, we are happy to have you. So if anybody has any interest, any questions, some fundraising suggestions, please email me. Always happy to hear feedback and to have community support. So thank you very much.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here in North Sutton, New Hampshire. We are here on senior night as the boys soccer team from Kearsarge are hosting the Bears from Newfound. And it is a 2-0 game. The first half was really all Kearsarge, but just a 2-0 game so far. And I know Newfound, they lost their starting goalie. That's a big loss. But here in the second half, Ben, first off, I'm Andrew Zerhide, and I'm here with Ben Barton. Ben, Kearsarge in control, but they're just up 2-0. What do you think they need to improve on here in the second half?
Well, I think the coach has to make sure they stay focused on their offense and not getting complacent. I think they can improve upon how they attack the defense of Newfound, which is really more or less a defense that is clogging the middle, and that means the outside lanes are open for lots of time and space to find the offensive player coming into the zone where the net is wide open for a shot, for a variety of shots. Not those shots that are taking place way down low and there's only one place to shoot the ball. Now, we saw the first goal was an outstanding shot. He had really no angle, but he hit it. And but I think it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments Kearsarge makes. Yeah, and really quickly, we're about to play here, but what do you think Newfound really needs to do to get back into this game? Well, I was surprised to see the lack of energy from them. I thought they would try to match the physical, the skill set with physical play, and they didn't do it. So they have to come back with more energy, a little bit more urgency on the field, keep the ball moving, passing the ball to open players, and possess the ball.
Oh, he was scoring chance for number 9.
Oh, he was in an ideal position, and he just He leaned back and the ball sailed.
And here's the replay. You can see number 9, Dylan
nice
Selby, the junior. Through 3 defenders there. Oh.
See how he kind of lost his control of his body,
Yes.
and the ball just went off.
So an early scoring opportunity here in the second half for the Cougars.
Oh, I don't know. That was more shoulder to shoulder. That's just good contact.
Yeah, toward the end of the second half, there were some plays down here on the left side of the field. I thought it was just good contact, good aggressive play. There have been a few whistles here and there, but really nothing too egregious or too violent or anything like that.
As a former referee, when you see the arms extended, that's an easy call.
Yep.
And on that play, particular play, that was more shoulder to shoulder, and should have been left alone. That's a nice pass.
Kearsarge will try to set something up here.
There you go. Stay on side. 7-12. Stay on side.
Davin Selby, the sophomore, with the pass. Oh, the pass was to Matthew Carr, but Newfound's backup goalie, George Belleville, did a nice job, and I believe he sent that one out of bounds, but he's been a solid replacement so far. Hasn't done anything wrong in net. It seems like he maybe has some experience back there. Hasn't been tested too much so far yet, though. And that's number 9 for Kearsarge, Dylan Selby. And number 11 for the Bears, Connor Sullivan. And 17 defending on that one, Zach Stevens. And George Belleville, the goalie, comes away with it.
He punts the ball very well. Almost a 60, 70-yard punt.
This game coverage is being brought to you in part by La Valley Middleton Building Supply, with 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire, where safety and service are their top priorities.
Now that was another play-on situation where the defender reached for our player's shoulder, but our player possessed the ball.
That was Toby McLeod there with the relatively deep shot on goal, and here's the replay. See number 6 McLeod gears up to shoot it and goes off the shoulder of number 1. Not quite sure who that was for Newfound. Maybe Alex Rose, number 1. And we'll have a corner kick. Here is the ball, and it's just too deep. Oh, but
well
still.
Done. It's well done.
Yeah.
Good goalie play.
Yeah, George Belleville right there to make the save. He's looked pretty good in that so far. Here's Newfound, number 16, trying to make something happen, but McLeod was there to defend. And there's Parker Root for Kearsarge.
You can see the speed factor.
Yeah.
The speed and skill set of the Kearsarge player is night and day with the defender. And you have to be a really smart defender to back off and know when to make your stand when you're up against a better skilled player.
Nice pass by McLeod there. Ooh! Nice job defending number 4. That was Eli Sylvain Stott from Newfound. Oh, and there's the goal!
It's well done.
And that is number 6, McLeod. Toby McLeod,
Very
the
nice
senior. And you can see the move there by Carr. Nice job by him. And the ball ends up finding McLeod, and he puts it just to the right of George Belleville in net. And Belleville made an attempt. Did he get a hand on the ball? I'm not quite sure, but he did what he could. It looked a good attempt from the goalie, but just a better shot by McLeod. So it looked like maybe an assist from Carr and a score by McLeod. Nice job by those two here tonight.
I think the adjustment at halftime by Kearsarge has been to take the ball more directly to the net. And they're doing it.
That was number 9, Dylan Selby, the junior. And there's Carr again, trying to make something happen. Newfound defenders, Bruno Cruz Martinez is trying to stay with it.
That was, I think, generous. but
maybe a small flop there, but there was some contact. And there is number 19. Oh, wow.
It's a shot on goal, but
that's Tommy Kill, number 19 for Newfound. If that ball is just a little bit higher, that might be out of the reach of the Kearsarge goalie. It's a nice shot by him.
It was a nice shot. It was on goal, but it was from 30 yards out, and it gave since the goaltender was alert, on stride.
Nice pass. Oh.
Some nice build-up. Some really nice build-up here by Kearsarge. Going in, going out. The shots are being taken at will now. You want to see the build-up to the 18-yard line, 20-yard line, Andrew, because when you get out 25 yards, it's a long shot. And time for the goaltender to adjust to the shot.
So Kearsarge up 3-0 here. Just under 34 minutes to go in this game. Toward the end of the first half, there was a long injury delay when Newfound starting goalie Hayden Duluff was injured on a play. It looked like he might have been kicked in the upper body, maybe toward the head. And he had to come out of this one. And we can see Kearsarge here trying to set something up. Ooh, nice header by number 2 from Newfound. That's Braden Jenkins.
Give it up, too much.
Nice move by 14 from Kearsarge. Davis West, he saw the play and he stepped up to make it.
That's well done.
Oh!
That's well done.
That was Davin Selby with the miss header there. We can see the replay. And there's 14 from Kearsarge, Davis West.
The play was won in the midfield. The ball was moved from going inside to the goal, out to the out wing, and the ball was passed all the way across the goal for a header opportunity. And it was really nice build-up.
That was 14-12 to number 5 for the Cougars. Just a nice job. And number 14, Davis West, he really set that one up by winning the ball midfield.
When you have the ball in possession, the defense has to come to the ball eventually. And when that happens, it creates that space outside, and things get built up very nicely. That's Kearsarge is taking advantage of the defense sitting back.
It does seem like whenever the Kearsarge attack gets thwarted, midfield, they get the ball right back. And they just get another attack on.
Right.
It's just relentless.
Now just has to get that ball out, too close to the goal. Very unselfish play by the Kearsarge Cougars. I'm really impressed with that. You can tell the kids like each other. They are willing to give the ball up for their teammate and create opportunities. I would say they're very good friends out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And on senior night, too, a number of seniors scoring.
Look at that. Now finish it. Now finish it.
Oh, just a little behind.
It's a corner kick. I'm becoming a cheerleader. I gotta be careful. Greg wants analysis. He doesn't want me to start cheerleading.
We are impartial announcers. Oh! Nice play there by George Belleville, the backup goalie for Newfound. And again, Belleville had to come off of playing defense, too.
Boy, just let one fly because he's so far out in the box. Just let one fly. No, too high. So those shots from 25, 30, they look good. You know, they're not that high a percentage. It's like a basketball shot. You know, now I know the NBA plays from a three-point line, but you know what? We don't at the high school level.
This game coverage is being brought to you in part by La Valley Middleton Building Supply, with 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire, where safety and service are their top priorities.
Yeah. Handball situation. The ball was the ball was directed from the hand or arm, and therefore a violation.
Just under 30 minutes to go in this one. Cougars up 3-0.
Oh,
trying to make it 4-0, but
just a little flick would have made the difference.
And I do think George Bellevue and Newfound's net has done a nice job filling in for their injured goalie. And we can see their injured goalie, Hayden Doloff, is on the bench. He's sitting over there. It's good to know that he didn't have to leave to seek other medical attention.
Doesn't look very comfortable, does he?
No, he's been holding his head. I'm sure he's woozy and some pain.
See that pass from inside out is perfect. Just now it's back. Okay.
There's McLeod again. He's gonna try to cross it. Ooh.
Oh. Okay. Gotta get that ball further out. You know, you don't mind the individual play at certain points. Your offensive players have to have a mindset for the goal. And even though he could have passed the ball earlier, it's okay to see the energy going toward the net. Not afraid to beat the defender, take the shot. Again, if you don't shoot, you don't score.
Right.
That's fairly obvious, isn't it?
Check out Echo Communications. Call them for all of your printing and mailing needs. They are the home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found every week on page 3.
So unselfish. They really move the ball on the angles very, very well.
It's game 3-0. Newfound is definitely in a hole here, but
seems like 6, doesn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely could be worse.
It really could be.
I think Kearsarge has played well, and the Bears have played, somewhat quality defense at times, but this Kearsarge offense is just overwhelming, especially when you lose your starting goalie.
That's absolutely right. For that reason alone, the struggle for the Bears continues, and they're on their heels. They've been on their heels all night. So, and although that was a directed pass, and that was well done, but typically the clear balls have been to nowhere.
So Kearsarge maintaining pretty good possession. Here's McLeod. There's 9, Dylan Selby. Just goes out of bounds.
See, the problem with a game like this is you start to think that this is the way you're going to play against all the teams.
Right.
And you can't feel that way. This is not representative of tournament play.
Yes.
I would have liked to have seen a game that was a little bit more equal in skill set. But I'm glad for Kearsarge to have a very confident game here.
Yep.
This would have been very bad if they had lost to this team.
Yeah, and it's a little bit sweeter to win on your senior night. Well, the game's not over, but to win on your senior night, it'd
be shocking. Shocking to see Newfound come back.
Yeah,
given what we've seen so far. Although stranger things have happened.
Still 26 minutes, more than enough time.
More enough
but,
time.
The amount of shots on goal from Newfound at this point, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 at the most.
Right.
So number 14 from Kearsarge. It's Davis West, the senior.
Control the ball.
16, Sam Bolton with that kick. Defender for the Cougars. And there's number 9. Oh.
That's a good corner kick.
And that was defended by number 11, Connor Sullivan for Newfound.
So a team of higher skill set and coaching, because this is packet in defense. This is what this is. And so Kearsarge needs that team that that has the skill set to make them play defense, make them play. Ooh. So make the game quicker.
Right.
Because that's what happens. You lose the time and you lose the space. And that's when the skill set has to be across the board, has to be strong.
Pretty good kick there by Belleville. He had a nice save.
Oh, that's an interesting move. Look at that out there. That's a nice pass. Now bring it back out. Oh! So too deep on the goalie. Needs to bring the ball back out to the 6-yard line or even the 18.
A couple of quality plays from the Newfound goalie, Belleville.
Yes. Oh, no.
There's Carr.
That's fine.
Number 19 for Kearsarge. Alex Spinney with the ball. He passes it to Carr. He's able to corral it. Almost. Oh, a little late contact there maybe, but
he called enough. He called a play on because the player had possession of the ball. He was attacked, but he still maintained possession. A couple of give and goes through this group. That's really what they need to focus on right now. Oh. Keep the ball moving.
Alex Spinney again. Passes it to Matthew Carr. Oh! He breaks free. And there's the, tried to center it, tried to pass it. Wasn't able to find his man. A lot of contact there. Looks clean though.
Yeah, it was clean.
I like to see that amount of effort and that kind of contact. And the moment the ball is away, both players leave the spot and go for the ball. It's good to see, and it's really good to see from the Bears too. They're down 3-0, still putting in the effort here.
That's great.
Still trying to run hard.
That's a great point. They haven't given up. It's good to see that. And now that
pass from Selby to number 20.
That's a nice pass out there. It just didn't get to its intended result.
I think I said Selby. I believe that was actually Parker Root there.
Good stick by the defender.
Number 7, Parker Root passes it up to Carr. He goes over to Spinney. And is that an offside?
Boy, I did not see that, but I'm sure he did. The ball was in front of our player. I don't know where that call came from.
Barden Insurance is an independent agency representing top companies devoted to serving your community with the best coverage at the best price. And please let all of our advertisers know that you appreciate their support of local programming on YCN. If you're watching, give us some love on our YCN News Facebook page.
Trying very hard to keep my mouth shut when you advertise my business.
Yeah. There's no conflict of interest.
No.
Some nice passing by the Cougars. Seen it all night.
Yes, you have.
Nice pass there, just a little too much maybe.
A little too straight in. Just need to have a little bit more angle on it.
And George Belleville came out at the right moment there. He's looked like a quality goalie. It really hasn't seemed like Newfound has lost anything from the goalie position.
He's done a good job, especially under those circumstances. Done a nice job. Let's see. People are standing around right now. Of course, the game's late, and it's 3-0, but they're kind of standing around. That's better. Love to see that.
Route to McLeod. Oh, tried to get it to Carr. And here's the shot. Oh, just was.
It's a nice build. It's a nice build-up. Very unselfish, as I said before.
That was Elliot Asbury, the sophomore, number 3.
You know, when everybody gets a touch, you feel part of it.
Yeah.
If it's 1 or 2 guys just carrying the ball down the field constantly, you're outside of the play.
Yep.
I think these guys are showing great teamwork, and they build up the play nicely to get the finish. Yeah, look at that nice pass. 1-2 pass, 1-2 pass. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. That's why they call it the beautiful game.
Number 9, Dylan Selby.
Too far out for a shot, really?
To Davin Selby. Selby to Selby.
Newfound's gassed, I have to say.
Yeah.
They're sitting back. It's kind of understandable.
Let's get something here, Newfound. Let's make something happen. They need more players forward. A lot of defenders were there for Kearsarge.
That ball had no intention on that pass. He just kicked it into space.
Yeah. Maybe a little panicky.
Yeah. He had to get the ball to his teammate, and he couldn't negotiate the pass.
That was Carr. Nice pass up to number 19, Alex Spinney.
It's those beautiful angle passes that create things.
Nice defense, number 9 from Newfound, Charlie Allen. The Bears have only allowed 1 goal in this second half, despite losing their starting goalie.
Yeah, that's an interesting stat. We would have thought by now there'd be even more.
Right.
We've had all the offense, so you can't complain about that. But there's an opportunity there that was missed.
I think that was Elliot Asbury again, just not enough on that shot.
I think we're at a point of this game that the next goal will establish the winner, because if you go 3-1 with Newfound, they're reinvigorated.
Right.
If you go 4-0, they're done.
Yes.
They're done.
Yeah.
And Kearsarge is taking the play to them consistently.
Yeah, if the Bears could get a goal here within the next couple of minutes, it could change the feel of things here. But Kearsarge defense, they've played well, but they haven't really had to play all that well.
They haven't been tested.
Right.
They haven't been tested at the level of defense that I would have thought they would have had to overcome.
And here is McLeod, Toby McLeod.
Oh. Very unselfish play. I'm really impressed.
And it looks like there are a couple of players from Kearsarge who are getting some playing time now.
Boy, he made a nice quick kick there. That was a nice setup, and he put the ball on net.
Yeah, and it was a bit of a bouncer too. That can be a little tricky for goalies.
Look at that punt. That punt is solid.
Yeah, George Belleville. He's a good goalie. You wonder if Hayden Duluth and George Belleville are very similar abled goalies. Maybe just one is better at playing.
Did you see that give and go situation? Actually, it wasn't that. It was more
speed.
Oh! Try. Very good try.
And that was, I think that was McLeod over there, and number 1, Braden Donovan, who's a freshman. So yeah, some younger players are getting some time now.
What you saw there was a one-time passing. Pass to the teammate. Didn't control the ball, just kicked it.
Yep.
One-time passing. That's the speed of which you have to play the game at.
Yeah.
Against the best players, against the best defenders. Well done. Okay. He's got 1-on-5.
That pass was from Carr there, trying to save it is 19, Alex Spinney.
Comes some reinforcements for Kearsarge. Get the younger players in, give them some experience. I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, and Alex Spinney, the freshman, who I don't know if he started or not, he comes out, make way for.
Did a freshman come out?
I'm not yeah, a freshman came out, but I'm not sure who came in. But he had been playing a lot of this game, Alex Spinney, so starting or not, he's had a lot of minutes.
Well, he had an idea, but again, the skill set did not come through for him.
So about 15 minutes left in this game. A It would be nice to see Newfound put something together here. Take advantage of maybe some mistake. Ooh!
Let it go!
Oh, and it...
Wow, that was really fun to watch right there.
And here's the replay. We do have a player down for Newfound. Let's see if we can see that here. See what happened.
Open net. Oh, dear me.
Number 4 for Newfound. He's back up on his feet. He's trying to walk it off. Looks like he kind of did the splits a little bit when he was trying to defend. I'm not sure what his injury actually is, but he's up. He's walking around. That is Eli Sylvain Stott.
Kearsarge is just running through these guys now. It's inside, outside, and lots of opportunity. I'd like to see that young man finish that to build his confidence. So those are the goals that should have gone in.
Yeah.
The shots that should have gone in.
Right. It was almost, you know, I don't know what exactly what was going through his head, but it was almost like he didn't expect it to be that easy, and then just kind of overcommitted a little bit too much.
Right. I agree with all of that. And instead of just putting the ball on the ground and putting it in the corner, he went high and missed it.
This Kearsarge defense is just...
It's been very strong.
Yeah, they've really had a nice day. But again, like you said, Ben, they haven't been tested too much either.
No, the defense from Newfound is not closed down on the speed of the passing, and forced our team to control the ball and make quicker decisions. They've had plenty of time to make decisions.
See if Newfound can get something going here.
See, that should have been right outside, the right wing. He could have run onto the ball, but so it's either a lack of coaching or just lack of experience. I don't know what.
It does seem like every time Kearsarge has possession, they can look up, and they have teammates who are running as a passing option. They're getting into position. They're looking ahead of the play.
That's that triangle. He's taught them the triangle, and it's obvious. It runs up the field with each team, each formation, and when you are taught how to do that and look for it, and it's always happening with the person running off the ball, it's an easy pass.
Yeah,
it becomes second nature. It's great to see at this level. And it takes unselfish players. And in high school, that's not easy to find that either. Not all the time. Like this, wonderful. Look at that. Look at that passing. It's just, bring it back out. Okay, you got 2 defenders on you now. Give it up. He tried. And he did. Well, you love the energy, and you love the effort. You want to get that ball into a scoring position. You're not going to score from the end line, so get the ball out. Like right there. Oh, thought he had it.
Pretty nice shot there.
That's a nice shot, nice volley.
Elliot Asbury, the sophomore, maybe could have put a little bit more power on that to make it a harder shot for the goalie, but still a good shot.
Took it high, hard to put velocity on that.
Yep.
Yeah. You can see Newfound is mailing it in now. They just don't have any gas. So that offensive player just stopped. Now give it back to him. Give it back to him, and he did. beautifully done. That's well done.
He's able to save it. Davin Selby, the sophomore.
Oh, that's a good try. Boy, they are showing some real skill set out here.
Here's the replay. The sophomore Davin Selby in the corner, able to save the ball, makes a nice move, tries to center it. And off the foot of, who was this? 17? I don't have a 17. Not sure who that was, but just a 3-0 game. It really could be a lot worse for the Bears. In some ways, you have to credit their defense, but, you know, the defense needs to turn into offense. Oh, there we go.
It was there.
And there's the man, Matthew Carr, the senior forward with his second goal of the game. Here's the replay. Nice pass. I think that was, not sure who the pass was by, but Matthew Carr, nice move to his left. And the goalie who took whose momentum was going to his right, he needed to go to his left. The ball goes right by him. Made it look easy by Matthew Carr.
He did. He absolutely
Oh, and here
did.
he is again. Stole the ball.
And if you looked at the replay, you saw 5 defenders on Newfound's team. Now look,
yeah,
they're all bunched in there,
kind of telling each other where to go. Yeah,
right. And it is a rout.
Well, I think with that goal, at some point toward the end of this game, we will be talking about our HR Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the Heat player of the game.
I got a pretty good idea.
And we might have our winner. But just under 9 minutes left to go in this one. Let's see if they can score again here.
And they do.
And that's number 9. This is Dylan Selby. And here's the replay. Number 10, Cam Desatel. Brings the ball up. Oh, and he's able to, that was 9. He's able to keep possession. Nice shot right past the goalie. Dylan Selby. And
the defender just kind of watched him come in, take the ball, and
he did
go to the goal.
Yep. And right now, Toby McLeod has a goal. Dylan Selby, you just saw score a goal. Matthew Carr has 2 goals. And I'm trying to remember who scored the 5th goal. Not quite sure. It might have been Parker Root. I'll have to confirm that later. And right as I was saying, it's only a 3-0 game. It could be a lot worse. All of a sudden, it's 5-0. So, Kearsarge.
And I used that route word a little prematurely, but it's turned into that, hasn't it?
Yeah, and it's felt like that all game, despite the score being relatively close. But now 5-0. It's a bit out of hand at this point. 8 minutes to go. Really good game from Kearsarge.
Really a good opportunity for the coach to use some freshmen. Now he's got Mr. Donovan out there. He's number 1 as a freshman. And nice turn on the ball. Ooh. That's a nice pass from out there. And I don't know how many freshmen he has on the bench, but he's not looking to insert them. It doesn't look like. He's got a nice group of about, there's 11 on the side. So it looks like he's got 13 deep, 14 deep.
Yeah.
And you need that in a, I want to say, how many minutes in this game? I did not look at the start of the half or the beginning of the game.
Each half is 40 minutes.
40, yes. So an 8-minute game, and the college game is 90 minutes. That's why I was wondering. And it's just been great to see. In an 80-minute game now, high school level, you need more depth than just the 11.
Nice give and go there.
Yes, it's very unselfish play. I'm very impressed.
Oh!
That's a nice shot.
Wow.
And a beautiful save.
Yeah, what a great save by George Belleville.
Yes,
I know.
Yes, it was.
He's had a couple of goals scored on him recently, but he has filled in very nicely for the Bears. This is one of his better saves. We can see here's the replay, number 10 with the shot. And George has to lay out for it, just gets a hand on it.
The ball is on net, and it's great velocity, but again, a 30-yard shot, which is, again, gives you more time.
Yeah, and I would be willing to bet that George Belleville has spent some time in net before. Oh!
Boy, that's...
He made the save. Wow.
That was a fine save there.
It looked like his legs ended up kind of making the save. We'll see. Here's the replay. There was Carr trying to center it, and there's the shot. And he kind of, his midsection just kind of collapsed on it right before it went over the line. Really nice play by Belleville from the Bears. He's been pretty impressive.
That's well done. That's great control. Keeps the ball in possession.
There's the freshman with a nice pass.
Really been a fine game.
And you can see these freshmen who haven't had much playing time. They are full of energy. They are going to be running at full speed. They don't care that it's 5-0. They want to play.
Oh, good try.
And that's nice to see, too. The underclassmen, the young guys who maybe don't necessarily get to play a lot. They're trying to take advantage of their minutes here in front of the home crowd on senior night, trying to make things happen because those guys will be the future of this program.
That's right. And more playing time they get, the more experience they receive, and they learn this triangle style of passing and running off the ball, and that's you can only learn it by doing it.
See Kearsarge, whenever they're looking for a pass, it just seems like they're very controlled.
Yes.
They don't panic.
Right.
They have multiple options. Ooh, and there's Carr making it look easy. There's the center shot. And it was defended, but
could have been a own goal if he.
And here's the replay.
The defender facing his own net and tossed it over the crossbar.
Cam Desatel, excuse me.
Watch this in. Watch the defender. Watch this. Oh, keep. Almost a great shot on his own net.
yes. Here's a shot. Ooh.
That's a very bad day for a defender when he scores on his own team.
Yeah.
That's a bad day.
Not a great one. Five minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, and 5-0 Kearsarge on the Cougars senior night. And 4 of the 5 goals scored in this game unofficially, I believe, were by seniors. Toby McLeod had 1, Parker Root had 1, and Matthew Carr had 2. And Dylan Selby, the junior, also had 1 as well.
So as I look at them play this out, sometimes it seems like it's not automatic in and out, and sometimes it's just not there. And that's the experience you want them to learn, that even though you are being coached to do that in out every time, sometimes it's not there. Turn the ball, face the other direction, change the field with the ball. And
nice attempt at a goal there, the header by Parker Root. On the replay. Oh! Newfound had a chance there. And nice attempt by Eli Sylvain Stott, number 4 for Newfound. He's played this entire game. And he and most of the Newfound defense have just been worked like crazy in this one. They've done almost everything they can just to maintain a 5-0 game.
Mr. Selby's out there.
Yeah, and both Selby brothers have had a nice game tonight. Oh!
That's
Sam Bolton.
That is a cannon, and I can see why he wants that 25-yard shot. But
yeah, and it seemed like the ball was still rising when it made its way to the net.
It was.
But,
it was still rising.
It was a little far out, but hey, it's 5-0. I think at this point, are the refs controlling the rest of the times? We see 5 minutes just stuck on the clock.
That must be the way.
Okay.
It is. One official has the official clock.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think it became very clear that Newfound was going to just hunker back, take a chance on breakaways, and that was going to be their strategy today, and to no avail.
No, they really were not able to make really anything happen. I think they had a corner kick early on in the first half. That didn't amount to much.
Right.
And that might have been their best chance to score. A few minutes ago, we did see number 4, Eli Sylvain-Stott, where he almost had a lane to the goal on a breakaway, but it was defended pretty well. But for the most part, that's about it. Kearsarge goalie Cole Rosem has had a pretty peaceful night over there in net.
He has. And that's the way you like it.
Yes. And that will do it.
Fine job.
So, Kearsarge 5, Newfound 0. The hosting Cougars take the win and pretty easily. And now we will give that award to senior Matthew Carr, number 12 for Kearsarge. He seems to be the leader of this squad.
You must have been reading my mind.
Yes, he really all night long has made it look easy. Of course, he scored the 2 goals, so on the stat sheet he stands out, but just everything he did with his passing, with his goal scoring, leading the team, it was all really good. So congratulations to Matthew Carr on winning the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game.
Clearly the go-to offensive player, senior leadership. I think that's a great choice.
Yes, and we can talk about the other goal scorers. Toby McLeod, the senior, scored a goal. Parker Root also had one. Dylan Selby also had another. So those are your goal scorers: Toby McLeod, Parker Root, Dylan Selby, and Matthew Carr, who had 2. And next week, Kearsarge will be at Fall Mountain, while Newfound will host Prospect Mountain. Well, that will do it here from North Sutton, New Hampshire at Kearsarge Regional High School. I'm Andrew Zerhide. Thank you, Ben Barton, for joining me on the call.
Enjoyed it very much.
Great. And you got everyone watching can tune in tomorrow night. We will be at Hartford High School as the Hurricanes host Burr and Burton. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, everyone. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.